If you're a business that has employees, you almost certainly need to have an employment lawyer on speed dial. At Bowles Rice, we have a solid bench of dedicated labor and employment lawyers who are trusted advisors and accomplished litigators. We offer full-service representation, and we support employers of all sizes, from small local mom-and-pop shops to national Fortune 500 companies in a wide variety of industries.
We like to work with clients on a day-to-day basis in employment matters to help them proactively prevent litigation. We regularly advise clients on disciplinary and termination actions, discrimination and harassment complaints, disability accommodations, FMLA leave issues, and wage and hour issues, just to name a few.
It's kind of a full service group, from counseling at the front end and then litigation. So when we get to litigation, we see a lot of stuff. I mean, you name it. It's simple litigation, complex litigation. Our team handles a wide array of employment cases that aren't just of maybe more of the run-of-the-mill variety, which are kind of the discrimination claims or the wrongful termination claims. I mean, those are very important. But there are some higher level employment claims too that our team here is very skilled at handling and has a lot of experience doing. One of the things about our labor and employment practice is that it really is premised on especially client relationships, right? When you're working with employers, you're helping them with their most critical asset, their human capital. We're here for them.
In addition to civil litigation, our team also handles a variety of administrative matters. So we represent employers in unemployment compensation proceedings. We also regularly defend employers against charges filed with the Human Rights Commission and the EEOC. We also have assisted clients who have been subject to audits by the U.S. Department of Labor. In many instances, our work has resulted in no probable cause findings for our employer clients.
There's a lot more that kind of goes into it beyond just how do you deal with a crisis situation. So how do you deal with a situation where you might need to discipline an employee, or when you get a lawsuit that comes in, how do you deal with that? A lot of things that I work on, I'll review employment contracts, I'll draft those, I'll draft and review employer policies, I will go through and assist with investigations. I mean, pretty much anything that your HR professionals would need, we can provide advice on, provide assistance on, and so we can support your HR folks on pretty much anything that they would need.
We offer customized in-house workshops for HR professionals, managers, and supervisors on topics such as sexual harassment, performance management, disability and leave law, discipline and discharge, wage and hour compliance, and many others. Having these folks trained on the law and on best practices is a critical component of compliance and risk mitigation.
The traditional labor work that we do here at Bowles Rice, we're just as robustly capable of doing that as we are the regular employment type stuff. Things like collective bargaining, where you're sitting across the table from a union bargaining contract, or dealing with unfair labor practices, which is a unique practice for the National Labor Relations Board. That's another one. Arbitration, which is traditional labor arbitration. Union campaigns with unions looking to get a foothold within an employer. National Labor Relations Act matters specifically. They don't just involve unions, so the protections in that act apply to non-union employers. And there are a lot of companies out there that they're kind of unaware of that.
We truly work on building a robust relationship. We like to provide service as an extension of your business. We work so closely with many of our clients that it feels like we are their in-house lawyers. We want to get to know your industry, your operations, your people, your culture, and your philosophy for employee relations, as oftentimes our advice is carefully tailored to an employer's specific workplace mission and goals.
Our labor and employment team has full service capabilities that cover the entire workplace spectrum. We are truly a one-stop shop for all things labor and employment. We are ranked by Chambers USA. In addition, many of our individual team members are also ranked by other organizations such as Best Lawyers in America and Super Lawyers. So whether you're an employer with just a handful of workers or thousands of employees, regardless of where you are in the country, we have the skills and experience to provide you with excellent representation.